Europa. Deep within the icy ocean, an old mining ship floated silently in the darkness. It was broken like a large iron can that was about to fall apart, and this place was Aria's home. Warning, abnormal rise in hold temperature. EP04, the rust bucket and the toxic cooking. Europa.
Deep in the frozen ocean, an old mining ship is just drifting in the dark. It looks super trashy. There are welding scars everywhere. And the hull has all these dents from crashes decades ago. From afar it looks like a rust bucket about to fall apart. And this place is Aria's home. Warning. Ship temperature is skyrocketing. The coolant is about to fail. Aria, did you forget to do maintenance again? Inside the cabin, an old nanny robot is yelling, totally losing its mind. His name is Abba. His left mechanical eye is half broken, and he sparks and buzzes every time he speaks. Aria is curled up in front of the console. Her hair looks like a total bird's nest. She's wearing oversized, wrinkled old work clothes. Rubbing her eyes after pulling an all-nighter, she says, "I'm busy, okay? Plus, the ship hasn't blown up yet. That's because I'm cleaning up your mess every single day. You brat." Abba is so mad he almost short-circuits on the spot. While nagging, he carefully tucks a family photo back into Aria's pocket. He acts so careful, like he doesn't want her to notice. Aria glances down. She doesn't say a word, just quietly puts the photo away. Inside, the frozen ocean is shaking violently. The high-dimensional shockwaves of the second apocalypse are starting to spread. Red warning lights flash crazily. The ship's hull is literally starting to melt. Abba suddenly rushes over and blocks her with a heavy lead plate. The next second, boom! A high-energy beam grazes the ship, and the whole thing shakes like crazy. "We're almost out of juice," Aria says quietly. She lifts her wrist, opens the black market terminal, and checks what she can sell. Weapons? Assets? Definitely not. Finally, her eyes lock onto a personal memory. Galactic fusion cooking experiment records. Aria instantly looks disgusted. Ah, hell no. That was something she made when she was bored out of her mind back then. She mixed a dozen alien ingredients together and almost killed herself. The smell alone made Abba short circuit for 3 whole minutes. Who would buy this garbage? Aria groans, looking pained. But she hits upload anyway. A few seconds later, the terminal starts buzzing like crazy. Extreme sensory stimulation memory detected. Alien Lord's bidding war started. Price is skyrocketing. Aria. Wait. What? Huh. The numbers go completely wild. Those highly evolved alien nobles had lost all their primitive senses long ago. Once they tasted that purely disgusting cooking memory, they went totally nuts. To them, this wasn't food. It was avant-garde art. The terminal even crashes from the insane bidding traffic. Aria stares at the screen, speechless for a long time. Finally, she can't help but say, "Are you aliens out of your minds?" Deal closed. Received. Antimatter Energy Pack. Received. Reality Bender Core. No way. Is this for real? Aria blinks. The next second, the probe finishes pulling the memory. Aria freezes for a moment. Wait a minute. That disgusting, nauseous feeling she used to get just by thinking about that food. It's gone. Completely wiped clean. Feels like a fresh breeze just blew through her brain. She actually feels great. Abba looks at her, his mechanical eye blinking rapidly. Oh great. The kid's brain is broken. Shut up. Abba. Aria snaps, laughing. She quickly plugs the new energy source into the main engine. The dead rust bucket suddenly lights up. Boom! The old reactor roars back to life. The ship groans like a dying beast. A silver-white core slowly unfolds. Reality bender activated. Quantum tracks quickly scan the area, filtering out countless dead-end routes. Finally, the system locks onto a tiny coordinate. Mars' outer gravity dead zone. Aria raises an eyebrow. That place sounds super sketchy. Abba yells instantly. If you know it's sketchy, why are we going? Aria slams the launch button anyway. Hey, we'll die if we stay here anyway. The ship plunges into the distorted cosmic warp. The whole vessel shakes violently, and alarms go off everywhere. Abba screams. Aria grips the controls tightly. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This piece of junk is breaking apart. Boom! The ship slams into something. Aria almost faceplants into the console. The external monitor flashes like crazy. A black escape pod is stuck to the outside of the hull. Did we hit someone? Before she can even process it, another loud thud hits the back of the ship. Someone on a hoverboard got sucked right into their path by the gravity turbulences. And further away, a massive, out-of-control warship is also being yanked into their orbit by the core. Abba looks at the radar, his voice trembling. Aria, I think we just picked up some serious monsters. After one last thundering crash, the mining ship plunges into an eerie silence. The roaring main engine suddenly chokes, leaving only a heavy, metallic panting like a wounded beast. Inside the dim cabin, the overloaded console is spitting bright red sparks. Abba's yellow warning light got bent to the right by the impact. It spins with a low hum, casting chaotic shadows across the scorched ceiling. The blue-white arcs in his broken eye socket flare up like crazy, pulling into a tight web of angry sparks. Warning. Hull seal down to 78%. Abba's voice is buried under static, sounding like a dying radio. The rear hatch is taking heavy hits. An unknown biosignature is forcing its way through our system bypass codes. Aria bites her lip and wipes a streak of black grease off her forehead. Her slender frame straightens in the seat. Her bloodshot eyes stare dead at the 3 flashing red dots on the screen. A mysterious black escape pod. A psycho on a hoverboard smashing straight into the back dock. And a massive battleship radiating a terrifying, suffocating pressure. These 3 storylines were never supposed to cross. But right now, the reality bender just violently welded them into the exact same spot. The rust bucket's hull groans under the mixed gravitational pull. On the wall, a crooked sticky note that reads, "Keep fighting today," curls slightly in the leaking hot steam. Aria suddenly lets out a low laugh. She grabs a heavy iron wrench next to the console and swings it over her shoulder. She shakes her messy hair. Her eyes gleam with the wild excitement of a stray dog under the crimson warning lights. Abba, turn up the electric defenses all the way. Grab your gear. Let's go see what kind of monsters the universe just threw at us. When absolute reason, boundless rage, and the instinct to kill meet in the sea of stars, these 4 are about to tear mankind in this apocalyptic purge.
Is this a silent annihilation, or a frantic struggle by these monster girls? Leave a comment saying I want to see episode Woo. And we'll reveal the shocking secret in the next episode.